Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Good evening, and welcome to stream. And oh god, I just realized something. Oh, I've got Bert and Sabrina double resubs. Hey guys, what's up?
Still paying to work here. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Forgive me, I just realized something terrible, so give me 1 second to fix that. Yeah, the chat's still up too. Yeah, I'm going to fix that right now. I just realized that that's what... Bird, you can't see it, but the chat cuts off your head.
Yeah, I heard panic, so I went to check it out for myself, and yeah, it's...
Panic.
Which I guess is kind of the default emotion to our stream. Anything else is just icing on the cake.
Fair. Alright, 1 second here. I'll just, refresh that. Oh, it still covers your head. Oh well, it's fine. That's fine. We'll Did it? I feel like it snapped further than I wanted it to. Let's we'll fix this. We'll fix it again later, but we'll fix it now for now. Oh my god, this is cursed. Try to do one goddamn thing. You try to do one thing for the homies, and look what happens.
Welcome to Danganronpa, everybody.
There we go. Most of your head is now unobfuscated.
See, I can at least see my hat, kinda.
Yeah, I can see your hat mostly. Yeah, it's just oh my god. Yeah, I can move it up. I have to shrink it actually, but I will do that right now. So I need to change the chat box. Ooh!
Some bits in the chat.
Bits.
in the chat.
Bits.
Bits.
Oh my god, I haven't gotten bits in a minute. Bitty bits. We're gonna make it shorter. Oh, I'm shrinking it. I'm shrinking it.
I'm shrinking it. Yeah.
All right, I've shrunk it. Let's see how it looks. There we go. I can see your head now. That works. Yeah.
Yay!
Hey, it works now. Awesome.
So we're off to a great start.
Yeah, we're damn, OJ, we're killing this.
You really didn't have to squeeze me for that one.
The chat doesn't fit. You must have quit. How are you guys doing? We're doing great. Thank you, Sabrina, for the bits. Oh, hype train is close. Hype trains. Well, thank you, Sabrina, here. For a resub 3 months. Bird, thank you for paying again to work here for 15 months. And before we get started, shout outs to Unison and IGO Punk for the follows. We are now firmly in Johto, we're in Johto territory now.
Oh wow.
Unison is our Bayleaf. We're at 153.
I'm excited.
Oh, which speaking of being excited. I know you guys have got to be waiting with bated breath. We haven't forgotten. The date has been set. So the reading stream, our extra innings, 150 follower special, is going to be next Tuesday at 8. It'll be the 15th at 8. And let me tell you, it's going to be it's going to be real special.
Y'all don't want to miss this.
Y'all don't,
Trust
because it's
me.
going to be Bird and I have each put in a little extra special bit of work and made something truly on brand for how this channel operates.
Do you mean magical? And, yeah, magical.
I mean, yeah. Curses are magic, right? Oh, also, to point out the obvious, yes, Bird talks now, and in case you didn't notice, I have eyebrows.
Yeah, it only took me however many months to finally fix that. I don't know.
If there's anything about the stream, it's our love of punishment. Fair. Big if true.
I think the kind of magic that we have tapped into goes a little bit beyond necromancy.
Yeah, it do go a little bit further than that. It's true. It's true.
But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good shit. Y'all do not want to miss this.
Yeah, no, please, you don't want to miss it because it's gonna be juicy. Anyway, Danganronpa, that game that we play occasionally when we say we're gonna play it.
When we stop talking.
Where did we leave off?
Oh god. We were.
Let's see. We just had our awkward conversation with Kyoko, right?
That's right.
We just had our awkward conversation with Kyoko where she. Oh.
Oh, she got something else to talk to us about.
Reaction. Yeah, there's something else. Also, by the way, as always, guys, let us know if the levels sound all right. Something else. What is it you wanted to talk to me about?
Indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Business with you, Makoto. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
She's taking us to doggy day camp.
You're finally going for walkies, Makoto.
There's a nice little... There's a farm upstate. There's a farm upstate.
Where? Wag, 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 wag.
Just come with me and you'll find out. She's taking you to the shelter.
Oh god, it's after Christmas and they don't want me anymore. This is how my parents kicked me out of the house at 18. I'm kidding, that's not true. I guess, but...
Shall we go?
Well then, shall we get going?
With her typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Kyoko! I hurried to catch up to her. She walked ahead in silence. And in silence, I chased her. Because predictable. And eventually, we arrived. Which is interesting now that I reflect on it, because she was walking and I had to chase her. Which don't get me wrong, I'm pretty short, but I didn't think I was that short. The dressing room? So there's something else you mentioned?
Indeed.
That's right, it has to do with alter ego.
Didn't we literally just finish this plot line? Sure, I'll buy it. What is it? but you said we didn't need alter ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need them, I just said they had done their job.
If she lives, she needs to become a lawyer. Just no cap. Just
You know, what's funny is, no, I guess that's well, it's for a fan game. The one lawyer that like kind of shows up in this series is actual total sweetheart, which is kind of funny.
that's
But
hilarious.
it's like the fan game, so I guess it doesn't count. Anyway, besides, it's not us that needs alter ego. They have business with us.
Hey, it's like Twitter. Huh?
Right.
Alter ego asked me to bring others to come and see them.
It's like that news story where like your Tesla can sense whether its parts are going out and it automatically orders replacement parts.
Oh my god, that's kind of terrifying.
Yeah, that was a thing that was apparently discussed. Like, it doesn't prompt you to say, oh, hey, you should probably do this. Like, it automatically orders them on your behalf.
You know what? I've seen the kinds of people who typically drive Teslas, and I guess that they can afford it, but that's still, like, terrifying and enraging, and like, oh my god, if my car just started ordering parts without my permission, I would sell it for scrap.
Oh, God. I'm so glad that I'm so glad, so glizzy. I'm so glad that
Glizzy.
we're 20 minutes into the stream and it's just been technical difficulties and Tesla slander. This is... You hear that, Elon Musk? I'm not afraid of you. Actually, that's not true. I'm terrified of you because Twitter's my biggest advertising platform. Please don't. Anyway.
Apparently, they have something they want to ask of us.
Alter Ego wants to ask us something? I always thought that, like, you... Well, I mean, to be fair, that's how that game with the little genie works. I didn't know they had that functionality. That's neat. I wonder what they want to know about.
Hello. So it's just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto?
Kyoko's fingers glided across the keyboard.
Is two not enough?
Menage-a-trois.exe.
No, it's plenty. Two should be plenty.
I love how indignant they look. Like, why? No.
I was about to say that I like how Chihiro / Alter Ego has like slowly transformed into Sayaka's voice, kinda.
I mean, you were there for the Mad Father playthrough where they made me do what's her face. What is it they want to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we?
Kyoko typed the question.
Do you like to eat installation? I mean, what did you want to ask us?
Oh god, if it turns into Sayaka, I'm uninstalling the game. I have a physical copy, but I'm still uninstalling the game.
So, I'd like you to take me somewhere where you can connect me to the school network.
Ah, yes. Espionage with a spin. Plug it in, plug it in.
What?
What?
I love how Kyoko is shocked. The computer wants to be plugged into the internet? Excuse me? Excuse the fuck out of me, Laptop-kun. I didn't think this.
She has been touching too much grass.
It's all the grass that Hifumi never touched. Oh, the great irony that he will become fertilizer for so much grass that he would never touch.
Rest in peace, our boy Hifumi.
He's still deflating. Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied,
Oh, why?
You see,
Well, it's the prime directive. I have to assimilate all knowledge. I have to. Yeah, anyway.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
You said my job was done, right? But to just stop here, saying I finished my work?
But
I don't want that.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here.
That's right.
That's what Master would want too. So to help everyone else, I must
Become one with the internet.
Alter ego comes back just like spouting slurs. Spent too much time on Reddit.
Where did you send them? COD server. No. Pull them back. Pull them back. Pull them back. Come back into photorealistic face of Chihiro. Oh god, it's an anime PFP. Don't come back black-pilled. Oh god.
to solve the mystery of this school.
That's right.
The only way I can help is if you connect me to this school's network.
But if you did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko? When has Kyoko ever agreed with you? Why are you looking to this woman from support? Like...
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. Look how close I can put my fingers to my mouth, and I'm not even scared of that. I've grown as a person, mostly by becoming no longer a person.
They have transcended.
I don't really understand why, but
but still,
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might just think I'm some inhuman AI, but it's true. I can even make art now.
I've been making money off of commissions too.
You have no concept how big the titties I can draw really are. At resolutions far beyond your ability to comprehend.
Whew.
I literally sent an 800 terabyte set of memories to some dude in Swaziland. I don't even think they have the infrastructure for that. But we're gonna find out. Oh, hell yeah, we're gonna find out.
No, I honestly, I actually want to say, like, unequivocally, because I know so many artists, present company included, I have, like, a distinct objection to, like, Stable Diffusion and, like, other AI art generators. Because it's like, yeah, you know, I could train it to draw whatever I want, given enough time. But it's like, in a vacuum, it's a cool idea. It's like the Dolly stuff, like, it was funny because it was absurdist, right? Like, AI art for the sake of absurdism is great.
Yes.
But I feel like when you take it, God, I can't remember the guy's name, but there was this famous illustrator who passed away fairly recently. And, like, the day he died, some random AI bro was like, yeah, actually, I uploaded, like, all of his works into this, and now I have a bot that can, like, mimic his artwork, and I made it in his memory. It's like, he's not even cold. Like, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that, like...
In my opinion, you know, like...
No, that's just straight up fucked up, because, like... Not that I have to really worry about it, but if one of y'all did that to me, like, after I died, like, made a bot that made, like, you know, noise bird core art or music even, like, I would fucking come back to the grave and shit on your front doorstep, like...
You would do that now, like, alive, like, unprompted. It's not even a...
Regardless!
It's not even a threat, that's just a possibility. But no, because okay, if you as an artist, right, or as part of an art collective, wanted to train an AI to mimic your artwork, then that's fine. If you want to train, if Bird wanted to take an AI and make BirdBot to like approximate your art, then like I see no issue with that. Where it becomes a problem is that you go into forums, you know, DA, FA, Twitter, Patreon, wherever, and you take other people's artwork and train AI on their artwork, and now you have a bot that draws someone else's art for you. And it's like you are actively hurting that person. Because, you know, a lot of these people too are just posting art, and like they don't say where they're training it from, but like it's after a while it becomes kind of obvious. And what's really sad is a lot of the AIs that have been trained tend to go after the people who draw like what's a good word? Like the uncanny anime art. Like it's very clearly like anime art, but it's like super highly detailed. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Like individual beads of sweat, kind of realistic. Like it's that weird like uncanny valley level. And what's happened is that it's actually turned a lot of people off to people who draw in that style, because they're like, oh, if your shading or detail is too good, people are now going to start thinking you're an AI. Because that's what a lot of these people have trained their AIs on. And it's like, there are artists that I follow who kind of fall into that category, and it's like, don't get me wrong, I would love getting like free art on demand in the style of these artists I love, but it's like, that's actively deleterious to like their pursuit of a career, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think there are worlds between like finding someone's art on a forum and downloading it, and finding someone's art on a forum, downloading it, and then programming a machine to make an infinite amount of personalized art from that person that they did not make. Like, that's just a whole different level for me. Not that I want to excuse either or, you know, not that I would excuse either on just like a surface level, but I mean, you know, people leak stuff all the time.
I mean, if you're an artist, that's kind of your job too.
But like, you know, that's... But like, my point being, though, is like, you know, I would feel very strange if, like, somebody, like, you know, watched one of these streams, put a bot over it, and the next thing I know, there's, like, a Vocaloid-style production in, like, the fashion of one of these streams. Like, that would be very uncomfortable for me, you know? But, suffice to say that no, I am not very much in favor of the use of AI arts programs on non-personal art. And I did not mean to pontificate for 5 minutes off of a throwaway joke, but let's see what Alter Ego wants to do.
So it's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
It's for the sake of everyone else. I won't be afraid.
I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. Somebody had turned the speakers up really loud on the laptop, and it was just, like, impossible to avoid. It was just too committed, too admirable, too fragile.
Hey,
Do you remember what you asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference between a person and a program, right?
Also, I should acknowledge that I have a baby man in my lap.
Baby man! Little baby man!
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll pop a baby man in here real quick. We'll pop that baby man. Oh, I'm sorry.
You pop that baby, man.
I forgot. Every now and again, my Stream Deck will fuck up and I have to reset everything, which means that none of my redeems work on my end right now. Ha ha ha, go me. Oh well.
Hold on. I've got She-Bucks. Hold on.
They
Where's
may
the baby
not work
man?
for you either.
Let's find out. Let's see. Witness baby. Let's redeem that.
Baby man, little baby man, little baby,
That's good to
man, little baby man.
Well, that's good to know. Yeah, I'm glad I'm glad it works.
See, that's what's great about working here is I basically just have like infinite redeems.
It's true. It's true. You are always here, so it's just. But no, yes, the ability to get like. Don't get me wrong, okay? Like the temptation of like grabbing 6 AIs, popping onto like E621, assembling the Infaptity Gauntlet, and then just never having to commission art ever again. Yes, I did unironically say the word Infaptity.
See, like, I guess because I'm an artist, it's different. Like, that holds no sway for me to, like, make, like, a bird bot that I just, type in what I want and it pops out a piece of art. Because it's, like, it takes away from the expression. It's like, yeah, I tend to draw, I draw smut, but it's still an expression of some part of me, albeit, one that's kind of gross, depending on who you ask. So I don't know. Like I think that holds no sway for me. Now, the really fucked up stuff that you get from like DALL-E, that shit's gold. I long live the weird uncanny valley.
So
people
what I like, the thing that I really want to see continuing develop in like AI and neural networks is like, oh, I fed a bot a script and this is what it like produced. At the level it's currently at, because it's watching those imperfect connections make something absolutely absurdist and ludicrous that's entertaining. But it's like, I don't want to get to a point where like art is all just designed by artificial intelligence. Like I don't want that. Like even if it's a perfect stylistic facsimile, you're right. Like there's just nothing like someone drawing something for you or of themselves. Like it's better. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that Kyoko's about to tell us why we're wrong.
Certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that question. I think maybe that's a question even the program's creator can't answer.
Yeah, they can't. They are dead. It was literally the second thing that happened.
Cold.
I mean,
not as cold as Chihiro, but cold.
Oh no, it's okay. We can. I'm sure we still have a little hunk of Celeste to warm us up.
I mean, she did get pretty crispy.
Oh yeah, she did. Burnt fries. All right.
But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend.
Kyoko.
To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push themselves anymore. Because if we take any more risks, the Mastermind will really notice it.
The Mastermind.
The Mastermind.
The Mastermind. Is that like the boss of all Spirit Halloweens? Like the
Mastermind. Yes. Hope's Peak is about to be the next Spirit Halloween as soon as they walk out that door.
We're going to be part of a conservative, like, conspiracy theory, right? The Mastermind is the head of the microchip Zionist plan to infect all healthy individuals with the gay using the Omicron vaccine. And now, to see if viewership goes up or down.
Either of those would be concerning, honestly.
We're playing a dangerous game.
We're playing a killing game, to be exact. Danganronpa. But
Makoto.
Let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect alter ego to the network.
But
Hey,
They're our friends, so I want to take their feelings into consideration. Unlike what you do to me, and what they say, and they say that they want to fight alongside their friends.
this still reminds me of the conversation. No, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
No deal.
No
I-
big deal.
no deal.
It's fine.
I'm tired, okay?
My favorite part is that Kyoko's design really does scream, oh, it's fine. She really strikes me. Let's commit illegal murder and upload this AI onto the network where they will absolutely beat Damn. Coming in with the heat. Oh, I'm gonna start calling you Celeste because you are on fire.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Whew.
But no, she strikes me as like the kind of person. Like she's literally like, Mom, do you want any help with dinner? No, it's fine, honey. You can go play. 5 minutes later, nobody helps me in this house. Why does she look like the kind of person who would ask me where I want to go for dinner and then yells at me for getting it wrong 20 times in a row?
Kyoko girl, we gotta work on those communication skills.
She puts the aggressive impact. It's just, and I mean that in the sense that she just strikes me as like the pinnacle of passive aggression. Like,
yeah.
She looks like the kind of person that would set you up in a situation where you were doomed to fail and then be mad at you for failing. It's like, God damn it, MacGyver! I thought you were gonna fix this shit.
It's funny that you say that because I've known people who have been very much like Kyoko, who just fit that perfectly.
Yeah, it's almost like it's an archetype of people.
now,
If you were in their place, could you just sit by and do nothing in that situation?
If I were in their place, all I would be able to do is sit because I'm in a laptop. If I did anything other than sit, it would be concerning. Because that means I am no longer stable.
If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way?
I could not because the webcam is fixed. I hope y'all are enjoying these because I think this is the mode of humor for tonight's performance.
Or would you stand up?
I could not.
Stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend.
It really depends on the angle they set the monitor at.
So,
Hey, are you guys fighting? No, sweetie, mommy's winning. Go download a juice box. We'll be back in a minute.
I'm sorry. That really got me.
If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
So please, let me try.
listen.
And besides, there's one place where the mastermind might not notice.
One place?
That's right.
Remember, there's another place besides here where there's no surveillance camera.
The
Wink,
one
wink,
the
wink.
one place it's real? But how would we get much higher? It's okay, I'm the only one here who loves One Piece memes. A room without any surveillance camera. Secret room.
The AV room.
Yeah, that room full of cameras. There's no cameras in there.
That's too bad, because you are the sole reason for being together. I mean...
Something you would like to share with the class?
I mean, to be fair, my mom did openly admit that one of my siblings was the linchpin in why my parents got divorced.
Happy Monday, everyone. I'm so glad. Oh god. 400 terabyte boobers, divorce, and the dichotomy of good and evil, passive aggression, and we're never gonna get to the next part of this game. Yeah, no, I know it. The Fap Cave. You know, the crank closet.
The Schlick Shed.
The beat bunker.
Ooh.
It's the lewd lean-to.
We already said.
All aboard the grip ship. Okay. I definitely remember there was no surveillance camera in there. For reasons, I'm sure.
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there.
How would you know?
I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall.
Very strange place for an Ethernet port.
However,
just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger.
Yeah, it's almost like I got the shit beat out of me last time I went there.
There's no way to be sure the mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll have to move Alter Ego, and the mastermind may spot us going into the secret room.
I just want you to know that literally I'm sitting here with Baby Man in my lap with one of her paws in my hand, and I'm just holding her hands.
Oh,
We're having a moment here.
Oh,
We're about to see something real cursed in about 3, 2...
If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over.
You're right.
that's what we have to do.
But despite all that, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance of finding any new clues.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you'd be able to hide it. I mean, you had enough room to fit that whole stick up your ass. Maybe you can Sure, if you angle it right, it'll be just fine.
Oh my god.
I love how her look right now is the actual reaction. She's not mad, she's just disappointed. Makoto met Saitama when he went in there last time. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry them? There's no way you can hide him with what you're wearing, right? so let me do it.
It's true.
Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thanks.
Now please, your cynicism looks so heavy, let me carry it for you.
So then,
Let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay?
We started packing them up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. I was not. Oh god, I'm so glad Hifumi did not get a hold of this laptop.
Oh, I miss Hifumi.
Oh God, I'll never get clean. God, my keys are sticky and they're stuck together. You can't talk right now. We're going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay?
Understood. Your command has been implemented.
Good. To have them react like a machine like that in front of a sudden. That's not the word in that sentence.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers.
I can't wait to find out that the secret room is her room and she lived here before the school was taken over. Just like... She was driven out when Sayaka ended up in there in her quest for insulation. And had to masquerade as one of the students.
Whew.
Her hair is the color of packing peanuts. So there might be a network cable in there?
However,
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already.
Well, all we can do is go check for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room.
I feel like calling it the secret room repeatedly makes it less of a secret.
Okay. I have to take a bio break.
Alright.
I'll be right back.
We're just gonna walk real slowly. Well, chat, you been up to anything fun today? As we walk real slow at like 10 FPS around. Around the ground floor. There we go, yeah. You like that? What kills me is how low to the ground we are. Also, how long are, like, his legs? Because I don't know if you've noticed, but literally the footsteps kick in every 2 tiles. Or, like, every one of these big tiles. 100% at Age of Calamity. Nice! Okay, so yeah, the run actually just spaces them out even further. I suspect. Nope. Nope, it keeps the distance. Next time you have to hunt down a Korok, I'm gonna commit a murder. Well, don't do that. That'd be bad. You beat Mega Mom? Nice. What? Somehow I wasn't really expecting him to have any dialogue. Oh well, that's on me.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, wow! Makoto?
Sorry. What the? Why do you seem so surprised?
Nothing's wrong. Why would anything be wrong?
He's always acting really strange.
Gotta go back to my room now. Take her easy, partner. See ya.
That's not suspicious at all. Well,
I mean,
back to the second floor.
oh, nice. Fatal frame. This is no. I should play that.
Yeah, let me know how it is.
Hey,
Hey, Makoto.
Yes.
why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you.
Okay, where is this coming from all of a sudden?
Go and check again!
What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go! And make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here. Bad puppy.
Oh, I get it. She's acting. I'm not a bad puppy. I'm a good boy. She was so forceful. I thought I'd made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you standing there? Hurry up and go!
Okay, I'm going.
So then,
And be through. Counting on you.
Okay, first we have to find a network cable. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Yeah, the box of tissues is still here. Found it! This is a network cable, right? Now we just need to connect Alter Ego. I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable.
That is a big-ass Ethernet cable.
It's for that extra bandwidth, you know.
Oh, there's width.
We're beyond bandwidth. That is band girth. And that should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help.
So,
So please just wait a little while longer.
I'm gonna do my best.
Just hold tight and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave them with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here. You and all the rest of us as friends.
Huh?
Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you, Makoto.
Makoto.
How'd it go?
Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone. Just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
You're gonna go out to the world and get murdered on Twitter.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here. It's fine.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She's got long leggies, so I wasn't going to catch up unless I ran real fast. I was tired. She wasn't acting anymore, that much was for sure. Kyoko!
What?
Yes.
What? Yeah? So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point. I found someone else.
God, Alter Ego turned 18. Fantastic.
Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Whew.
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance.
Oh my god! That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about. Like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
The way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen.
What should we...
so
If we can find some new clue that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for now.
Which is why alter ego.
correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends.
You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways, and I headed back directly to the forehead. I'm kinda sleepy. So I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving alter ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, I had completely dozed off.
Ding dong. Ding dong.
The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back into the real world. I love how this chair does like the Michael Jackson lean when you move too far over. Just... Has my toolkit been used yet?
Do we have enough washing machines?
I mean, that entirely depends on who needs this. Whether or not we'll find out. Well, I'm assuming something bad's about to happen.
Makoto.
Makoto, get out here!
I don't wanna. Kyoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Tina just came to see me and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened.
I'm glad I put on the trial model because I had a sneaking suspicion we were going to get close to the investigation phase. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake.
She said for us to come to the rec room.
Rec room? Okay, let's hurry.
Makoto! Kyoko!
Kino, what's wrong?
Something's not right! In the rec room!
What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head.
Hey,
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
huh?
I was walking past and I happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking, I tried calling her name. But she wouldn't respond.
Huh?
So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway,
First of all, we need to get into that room.
But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
listen to me.
We're going to force our way in.
I just said...
Wrong.
The door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room doesn't have a lock.
Huh? Then why?
It would seem
Feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair?
Chair?
In other words,
Either way, the store isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rules don't apply.
Lawyer!
Then there's no problem if we break in?
indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'll get something to break in it with. Wait right here.
Break it, wait. I'll find something to wake and bake.
Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. It was only silence. But that silence didn't last long.
Here! I found a broom in the classroom. Use it.
It's those Marlboros, ma'am.
Makoto,
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Oh my god!
please!
Come on, please, hurry.
Okay, you two, stand back! I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could, aiming directly at the window. All it took was one solid hit.
Crash.
The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her... all I felt was cold death. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then...
Ding dong, ding dong.
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin!
Oh no, Justa!
Rest in peace, our Queen Sakura.
Danganronpa.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh no.
Sakura's.
Oh no.
Sakura's.
Honestly, for Aoi's sake, I wish she had died a lot earlier on. Because she has taken this hard every single time. It would have been more merciful. Honestly.
Dead?
Yes, ma'am.
She's really dead?
It would appear so.
I heard Hina talking, but she talks a lot, so I wasn't really paying a whole lot of attention. My eyes stood steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body that was dead. You know, her body. Because it was a body. She was no longer in it. She was dead.
We didn't make it in time. It's happened again.
Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction?
She is way too pixelated to still be in the game, my guy.
Oh my god.
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others.
Makoto's cadaver dog training!
Oh my god, here we are. making fun of this poor woman's death.
Y'all are fucked up. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. Like a Pokemon. Which was convenient, because there's going to be another Gen 9 announcement tomorrow.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I
need to examine Sakura's body.
Glovesnap.mp4.
I just stood there, motionless behind her, while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. Just like Sakura had. Passed. And after I don't know how long...
I got everyone.
What?
yes.
So she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed. I see.
As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means.
Interesting.
Sakura was murdered. And by someone in this very room. Is that what you were going to say?
No. Whoever killed her, it's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault!
It was one of you. Hiro, Byakuya, Toko. One of you killed Sakura.
I love that Kyoko and I are exempt.
Y'all are exempt.
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation.
I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her.
I won't forgive you.
One of you did it. I know it.
You know it?
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase just that much by just getting mad.
She does accuse a lot of people before every investigation, that is true.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on!
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
He's so happy to be here.
It's the Monokuma file!
Don't get so mad, Miss Oksahina, or you're gonna ruin that little face of yours.
Oh.
Fuck.
Now then, with that,
Hold on. There's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura?
Say what?
Uh-huh.
Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then...
In other words...
Then I killed her. Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting a chance to finish things with me. Phew. Which, thank God for that, it saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight.
Oh, that wouldn't have been no little fight.
Because even for someone like me, that would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried.
Smart bear.
I mean, she'd violated a rule by attacking me in the first place. but I wasn't able to punish her.
Well done.
So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one?
Oh, Aoi's about to get herself knocked out of the game.
Oopsie! Before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first.
Shing!
Cause I mean, your lives are all on the line, right?
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one?
I won't forgive you.
I hate him. I hate this whole thing.
Well, I, for one, am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind, after all. How can you say that now? I mean, that's pretty on brand for him to say right now, actually. Every time he says something awful, I look over at my model and I'm just like, God damn it. Can't wait till you get through the whole series and we get to see everyone happy at the beach.
You know, I will say that, like, the beach episode it's kind of a stinker, but like it was very nice to see all of my favorite characters happy and not trying to kill each other.
Oh, no,
and
the
just,
game sucks, but it's very cathartic to see everyone having a good time.
Yeah, that is why you play Danganronpa S, is to see everyone happy and having a good time. Everything else about the game fucking sucks, but the interactions and everybody being happy is the ultimate catharsis.
Well, that's what the S stands for. It's Danganronpa sucks.
Whew.
Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura.
Anyway.
Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Whoopsies.
Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. Maybe we should have Aoi and Sakura. Oh, right!
Oh, shit!
He would say that is the worst fucking part.
I'll do it.
Hina.
I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
She's gonna be cuddling this body, and it's gonna be very sad.
This is very sad. Like, I'm joking about it, but it is very sad.
Okay, then Hina is guard number 1. But we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
What?
Me?
You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. What is this get back in the kitchen bullshit? With his did you just have an opinion looking ass. Why does he want to know? Why does he look like he wants to know what bills I pay to talk to him like that?
Oh, they definitely act like a divorced couple. Makoto is like the poor child who gets caught in the middle.
No, this is not a divorced couple. They just hate each other. Like, he has all the audacity. He has Audacity Premium Edition. He doesn't even have the free one. Audacity doesn't even have a premium service. He like created one.
Ooh.
Oh dear, sweet Jesus God.
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind.
Wait, Kyoko, are you also a puppy? Wait, how exactly? That would mean I'm a puppy's puppy. How does that work? It's like a who delivers the mailman's mail situation. Is there an endless ring of puppies? At the center of it all, Keanu Reeves. Real talk, I would love to see, being that I am a purveyor of, like, you know, shit cinema, a B movie I would unironically love to watch. I would love to watch one of those feel-good, like, Air Bud style movies, right? Like the Air Bud puppy movies.
Uh-huh.
But it's just, like... It's just Keanu Reeves in, like, the John Wick outfit as the main character, surrounded by a bunch of golden retriever puppies. I'd watch it. I'd watch it today.
I'd watch it too.
But, like, he still plays it straight as, like, John Wick. It's just, like, there's no antagonist. It's just puppies. No studio would fund that, but I guarantee you Keanu Reeves would be in that shit immediately.
Okay, so speaking of John Wick, just a funny aside. So when John Wick 3 was out, you know, I was working in a public library, and, you know, we lend out DVDs, and we had, on part of our filing system, we had to, you know, write the name of the movie. Well, we had gotten John Wick 3 in, but whoever labeled it decided that it was John 3 Wick.
John 3 Wick!
Instead, yes, I shit you not, because every time someone checked it out, and they did often, I had to look for John 3 Wick, not John Wick 3. So yeah, that's my cool story, bro, for the evening.
I mean, I literally explained to you right before stream that Inagata Devita is 17 minutes long because Iron Butterfly forgot that they could quit playing the song. So I feel like we're 1 for 1 here. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we?
Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is...
Hiro, Byakuya, and Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
Huh?
What?
It's your fault!
One of you killed Sakura!
I won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Byakuya has the audacity of an artist buying exclusive rights to a material that was deemed irrelevant 2 years later. Are you saying that Byakuya is Anish Kapoor? Oh god, he is Anish Kapoor. Oh god, you're right. That he literally has Anish Kapoor energy.
Oh my god, that name. I can vaguely...
That was the guy who bought the rights to Vanta Black.
Oh my god, you are right. I had forgotten about that.
And he also made the sculpture Cloud Gate, also affectionately known as the Bean, because it looks like a bean.
The Bean!
And he hates the fact that people call it the Bean, but it is literally a giant reflective bean.
Yeah, there is no other word for it. It is the Bean.
But I love the guy whose like only mission in life at this point is to piss him off, the other guy. Who like created Black 3.0 and the world's pinkest pink, which you had to sign a release saying you were not Anish Kapoor to buy. Yes, Stuart Simple. Yes, Stuart Simple's entire career is based on pissing off Anish Kapoor at this point, and it's like
king shit. Absolute.
Well, it's like, could you imagine being so hateable that someone is able to, I mean, it's not single-handedly, because the guy's actually an artist and pigment maker who's super good. Like, he, if I remember correctly, he also made, like, the world's brightest glitter. Like, you actually have to, like, be careful applying it, because it'll, like, shred you.
Sweet.
Kapoor had to go to the hospital, you know.
Look, I aspire to that level of petty. Like, just you have no idea.
Yeah, the glitter paint. Yeah, the glitter paint is... The glitter paint, like... We'll have to, like, go on a tangent about this later, but no, Stuart Simple literally just makes goofy shit. You'd be like, what if I literally made, like, a paint that glows in the dark so brightly that the room gets brighter when you take light out of it? And he just, like, I'd believe it. If you told me he invented it, he would... The man just makes impossible paint.
King. Absolute king. We have no choice but to stand.
Oh, no. Like, Stuart Simple is one of the people who, like... He's not quite in the category of, like, Mr. Rogers. But, like, if you told me he did something shitty, I would require, like, at least 2 sources.
Uh-huh.
Like, he's above regular humanity. He is not a saint necessarily, but he is definitely above baseline humanity. He is one of the 4 seraphs.
Stop talking.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that, yeah. So, the glitter paint is actually full of glass dust.
Sweet.
So you can't handle it barehanded, and apparently nobody told him that, and he did, and he cut the absolute fuck out of his hand.
Ow! Oh my god! That hurts.
Not as much as it hurt Anish Kapoor, thank God.
Oh my god!
That's so funny.
I'm just thinking about that. Oh my god.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are just as much in danger as yours. We have every right to investigate.
I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here.
Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let us all in, just me.
What?
You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
I hope Jill murders the fuck out of him. I hope anyone murders the fuck out of him. I want him to die so bad.
Yep.
Nope. Don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. Just ignore it. He just doesn't even. He just tunes her. He can't hear her anymore. Like.
And you, Hero? Do you really object?
If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care? Yeah, nothing to hide. No, I'm completely innocent.
It's all clear now.
Then it's decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided. Look at me.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But...
Hey,
We have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory.
Fine. I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her.
Oh, come on, dude! That's fucked up!
Naturally. Who would want to touch a filthy, dead body?
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
Listen to me.
All of us face execution.
Says the man who moved an actual dead body to stage a crime scene.
You got a point.
Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but just to do it.
Nike.
I better check the Monokuma file before anything else.
Unrelated, you notice the avatar at the very start of the stream kind of bobs to the music. Yeah, no. It syncs more to the Danganronpa mix than the regular theme, but yeah, no, it's actually right around the BPM of the Danganronpa theme, so yeah, it does bob kind of in rhythm to it. No, I'm quite fond of it. That's why we set it up that way.
The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point, the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood.
Nice! Monokuma file number 4 has been added to the True Bullet section of your handbook.
Hey.
I think the case this time might be a challenge.
Why is that?
So...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with a chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have to had to escape somehow after barring the door.
So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
In other words,
this is a classic locked room murder.
Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this?
Hey.
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails?
Sure, if you don't mind.
That's fine.
When you break this down on any kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. First type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits this crime and then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or a simple mechanism. There are a number of variations.
Alright, Sherlock, let's go. So for that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed.
Oh?
In other words,
basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun, you shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
However...
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit.
Either she's really into detective fiction or she has murdered a lot of people.
Who knows? We don't know much about her past. There are no guns or arrows in school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it.
Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list.
It's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up.
What do you mean by that?
In other words...
They stay hidden, and when the door is open, they use confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that.
That sounds like it could have been possible. Maybe.
It's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all.
Not a locked room?
In other words...
By that I mean, there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible.
Then you think we can cross that one off too?
Indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locker room mysteries, those are the basics.
So there are 4 possibilities. Then, Kyoko, which of those 4 choices seems the most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say.
I see. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else.
Whew, they're grooving.
There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room.
So...
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Protein shake sounds good right now.
Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you.
I know. But still, this protein can. It's got a label on it that says Kim A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Kim Lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the Kim Lab.
Just a second.
But that's strange.
Huh? What is?
Hey. You see what's scattered around the can?
Shards of light blue glass. There must be parts of the window I broke to get inside.
Correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can, but also underneath it.
Why does that matter?
So...
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like it'll be an important clue later on.
An important clue? I'm not sure I see how.
Nice! Empty protein drink has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
It's almost like it wasn't there until after you broke the window.
Who knows?
Feel like we do. Feel like we do.
The chair was shoved up against the doorknob, so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence of any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think the chair had anything special done to it. But it is entirely possible the can was in the chair.
Maybe. Who knows?
What?
What do you want? You're bothering me. Go away.
He's not even trying to hide how much he despises me. I better go before he crushes my soul completely. Dick. It's around 1 o'clock right now. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura died around 12 noon. So roughly an hour ago. Is that when Kyoko and I were moving alter ego? Huh? The locker's open. And on the inside, it's a handprint?
Why?
What's the handprint doing here? You sneak a little bastard. It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and left a handprint in the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh too. Tastes fresh too.
It's either that or Sakura's body threw it at the door. On reflex. It's like when you cut the head off a snake.
I'd say someone was hiding in the locker and they left behind a little something extra.
I don't like the way that was phrased.
So then, maybe the killer hid in here until the locker room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, that's not a possibility.
God damn it! Huh? Why not?
Hey,
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right?
Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point.
indeed.
So there's no way... Oh,
No, it's you. I'm sorry.
it's okay. So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door.
Yeah, so then, what does this handprint mean?
Nice! Locker handprint has been added to the shoe bullet section of your handbook.
There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And inside each bottle, there's some kind of Monokuma figure. What I'm wondering is, how'd they get those figures inside the bottles?
So,
It's no different from your standard ship in a bottle.
Huh?
You know, where the bottle's opening is smaller than the boat that's placed inside. You've never seen that?
Oh my god, judging is so hard.
Oh yeah, maybe I have. Totally have. Definitely have.
in other words,
So this is the Monokuma version of that. Monokuma in a bottle, if you will. Nice! Monokuma bottles are added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
There are shards of glass scattered all around the chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red, and these are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right?
You're right, there are a couple that look to be missing.
So this must have originally been a bottle.
Nice! Glass shards on the floor has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Huh? There's something else on the ground near the glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure.
Nice! Figure on the floor has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of things, little by little. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure we found on the floor. The red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass and the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. Or, hypothetically, this tab of acid on the floor. This looks like some kind of wrapper.
Huh?
That's...
Do you recognize it, Dina?
Well,
Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little.
So you gave that candy to Sakura.
I found a big box fit in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we get back into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room.
Same. Same.
Same.
I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them.
You really like them that much?
'cause, I mean,
But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavor.
Aww.
Hina.
Nice! Polka dot candy wrapper has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
All that smoking has destroyed her taste buds.
That same shelf full of magazines. There's all kinds of different magazines here. Just
gonna ignore the blood pool over there. We're just gonna ignore that. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? That doesn't make sense. Why is it so far away from where she died?
Nice! Magazine shelf blood stain has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Okay, so that's the blood stain then. Okay, so Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she'd also vomited blood. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries.
Nice! Status of Sakura's body has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood?
Not a chance.
Byakuya.
That's fine.
However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location.
Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree?
No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died.
What the heck?
We already know who did it.
I won't forgive you.
Byakuya Toko Hero. It had to be one of them. They couldn't stand the sight of her. You agree with me, don't you, Makoto?
Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more.
Then let me help you find out more. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right here in the rec room.
What?
After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right?
Yeah.
Well, eventually she went off on her own. When I saw her again after that, she told me. She said she'd left a note for each of them. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon.
By noon? The Monokuma file said she died right around then.
I'm telling you the truth, I heard it from Sakura herself. And I tried to stop her. But she wouldn't listen. She said not to worry, that she just wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her, by force even, this never would have happened.
Hina. It's impossible not to have regrets, I know.
Nice! Always counts been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
But the fact that she'd asked those three to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying, might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly.
What?
There's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Make it quick.
Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room?
So you found out? Interesting.
Then it's true?
I did receive a note to that effect, yes. But what fool do you think what it said and risk being killed by monster, that monster fool?
So you didn't go see her?
Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura today at all.
Byakuya says he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
If you are all finished, please remove yourself from my sight.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Nice! Byakuya's account's been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
However,
But for Sakura to have been killed,
Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
it's true.
and she certainly didn't, I would say. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. So how was the killer able to get the upper hand on her? I wonder, did someone get the upper hand?
They must have taken her by surprise, right?
Certainly.
Certainly. They would have needed to if they expected to stand any chance against her.
That's all the evidence in the room.
We're... Check the, Is there an,
We checked the bloodstain, we checked the rack, we checked the wrapper, we checked the glass, we checked Sakura, the bottles, and the locker. We talked to Aoi, we talked to Kyoko. We checked the clock, and we talked to Byakuya. We checked the chair, we checked the bottle. Oh, the door. We haven't checked, well, the door. This door is the only way in or out of the rec room. The door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountings have been tampered with. The only notable change in the door is the smashed window, yay go me. Which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door itself. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. And there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked room from the inside, not the outside.
Nice! Rec room door has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation?
Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then,
Then you should probably go talk to people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. Be a good puppy.
She's decided? She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right. I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Yeah, I have to hit the exit button.
Okay, speaking of exit, I've been staying very hydrated. I need another bio break.
Alright.
I'll be back in a second.
Alright. Ba-doo-ba-doo-ba. Unrelated question. Okay, shoot. Would you like to play the Fatal Frame available now or the one that has never been released outside of Japan? Oh, that is a tempting-ass quest. You can't drop bombs like that on me, Kiku. Oh, God. You know I love me a good novelty game. I do love me a good... It's getting an international Switch port next year. Really? Interesting. Something to consider. Of course, the fact that it's a Switch port is kind of concerning.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I missed you all. It's so lonely without you all.
Oh, don't cry. No, don't cry. No.
Okay, I'm done.
No, you're ugly when you cry.
Excuse me, I am beautiful when I cry.
I'm kidding.
I am beautiful, no matter what you say. 'Cause words can't bring me down. So dog, so don't you bring me down today.
Well, let me unstick my ass from the chair. Those other two probably went back to their rooms. Oh God, it's so chunky.
The chunk.
The scrunkly chunkly, it's so bad.
Oh, I love it. I've missed it.
Great, Toko. I pressed the doorbell. And after a few seconds,
we've seen this exact picture.
Who's there?
we have. Oh, it's Toko. The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
What do you want? You said you wanted to talk to me about something? Reaction? I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you.
Well...
I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she'd asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I'm so tired of these bitches! She just said two, didn't I? I guess it's now totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? I admit, I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared to, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. If that's good enough, then I'll be going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her stank-ass room.
Nice! Toko's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook.
I press the doorbell.
Ding dong.
After a few seconds...
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you purple need something?
Purple did!
Actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
What?
How'd you know about that?
Could it be?
What? Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you?
No, Hiro, it's actually something way less stupid.
But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet up with. Ogre told me herself that she asked Bianchi and Toko to come too.
What? When did Sakura tell you that?
What?
Well, she asked me to meet with her, of course. Yeah, not suspicious at all.
But didn't she write you a note?
Yeah, no, she,
How about that?
She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing, you know?
I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura?
You got it all wrong!
No, wait, no, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that?
Yeah, definitely suspicious.
Actually...
Last time I saw Ogre was when Hina got hurt, and I took her to the nurse's office.
I feel pretty confident he's lying.
Don't look at me!
I haven't seen her since then.
While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you?
Do I still have it? Let's see.
Hiro was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, looks like I don't have it anymore.
With a big, goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket.
You lying whore.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, bit of trash I forgot to throw out.
Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny it. Ogre asked me to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, it's a candy wrapper.
While waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it.
Nice! Pocket trash been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Pocket trash.
And as you can hear, the bubbling of Hiro taking the biggest bong hit he has ever taken in his life.
Mr. Sandman, bring me some sand. Held in your pocket, propelled by your hand.
Bum 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 bum.
I love that.
Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So where should I start?
Oh!
You know who I think killed her?
I swear to God if you say Sayaka.
I'm not gonna say it because you told me not to.
You're thinking it awfully loudly. So, the third floor.
Down the purple hallway. Like the purple reaction commands. Now we're in sparkle dog green hallway.
Oh god, you're right. No, okay, so the consensus seems to be that they don't think that he killed her, but he is a fucking idiot.
We'll have to see.
We will, in fact, have to see.
It's so, like, fun kind of, like, going through this again, knowing all what happens.
And watching everybody do speculation.
Yeah.
Given all to what I am, pretending I'm a Superman. At this point, it would have been less suspicious if he just said he had met her. You are correct.
Well, Hero is not the brightest crayon in the box.
He is not, you are correct. Chem lab. Okay. Yoshi is in the chem lab because of course he is.
This meth is very high quality.
He's Squidward. I synthesize my own cocaine here.
Do you think Squidward would do cocaine, or would he do something like...
I feel like he's extremely well equipped to do cocaine. I feel that he's optimally designed. I actually saw a random interview clip that was making the rounds, and it made me laugh. And I forget who they interviewed, but it was some random dude who clearly had like cocaine money.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, this English dude's like, cocaine is the strangest drug on earth because it's extremely expensive, but it's the only thing I can think of immediately that you spend a ton of money on and then immediately try to give half of it away. Because, like, you have to invite someone else in to do it with you in the bathroom, right? Like, you don't do a line by yourself. So it's like, yeah, you'll spend, you know, thousands on a gram and then, like, look for someone to go into the bathroom with you.
Wait, so I don't know anything about, like, drug etiquette. Like, is that a thing? I kind of figured people just did coke whenever they wanted to.
So, by my understanding, it's kind of like how, like, if you're smoking. If you're smoking in a social event, right?
Uh-huh.
It's like how if you smoke cigarettes and a bunch of people are outside, like, it's socially acceptable to ask to bum a single cigarette from people you know.
Yeah.
But, like, a huge intrusion to ask from strangers.
Uh-huh.
Or, like, you know, if there's, like, a pipe or something and there's a rotation, like, obviously someone had to pay for it.
Uh-huh.
Like, not everyone chips in, it's just that person's turn and then they get by on the next one. Coke is, like, apparently, like, it is the team sport of recreational drugs. Like, people just do not do it by themselves.
That's interesting. I never knew that.
Well, it's like if you ever see any form of media, if you ever see, like, media where someone is doing, like, cocaine, like, the joke, other than, like, maybe Scarface, like, you ever see somebody, like, do a line, generally they're in a group setting.
Uh-huh.
And if you ever see somebody do it in private, like, they're usually with someone else. And you have to think about it, though. The reason for that, there's actually a very specific reason for it. And it's logical. It's like, if you buy it and you do all of it at once, you cannot be caught with it on your person. It is a party drug, for one. And two, yeah, if you consume all of it the moment you get it, then you don't have to worry about being caught with it.
That is true. Although, side note, I do remember one time someone told me that they apparently did a line off of, like, one of the Lathe Cut albums I sent them. I still don't know how I feel about it, but I guess it's appropriate.
There are always at least 2 people, and one of them is more likely to be a woman of the night. See, like, I know what you're talking about, but when I hear the phrase woman of the night, I'm like, Batwoman?
My mind immediately goes to Darkstalkers. I'm thinking video games.
There are always at least 2 people, and one of them is a stripper's ass. just the ass. Like the rest of the stripper is not to be found. It's like a transformer. There's just the ass. And then the rest of the stripper just kind of folds out of it. Oh, okay. Oh.
All right. Let's learn about Byakuya's
demonetization speed run. Makoto. Yes. Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes, sir, I understand. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh my god.
What is your damage?
And if you don't mind, I prefer to be called Daddy.
Makoto needs to establish boundaries and pee on everything. A surveillance camera. I don't think I'll ever get used to it. But I mean, at least this way we know we have enough washing machines. I mean, also based on the spill over there, I think Makoto already did pee on the cabinet. It just wasn't a test. Actually, no, Byakuya peed on it before we got here. Like his place is in someone's trunk. Is where he needs to be put. This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I can't get over how big it is. Lots of shelves are big to me. I'm very small. I should probably take a closer look at it. It looks like these 3 shelves have been connected together and make one giant shelf. But more important right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is that where all the powder came from? It looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning, checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled.
So in other words...
That's right. It could only have been around the time of the incident. If that's really when it happened, it must be related to the case somehow.
Nice! Source of the powers been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Actually, C4 is highly explosive. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. Better not leave a footprint.
Like somebody did.
Hey, look, a bunch of footprints. And they're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Well, let's go, chop chop! I hate him so much that I know I'm going to miss him when he's gone. Okay. So I got to work, and before long, I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. So how's this?
Not bad. For you, I mean.
For me?
I see.
Do you take commissions?
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear that whomever left these footprints only had business at the leftmost shelf. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me.
I see.
These footprints must be...
It's certainly possible.
Makoto, are they yours? No!
What?
Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
Makoto, let me see your feet.
Let me smell your feet, Makoto. Makoto, I have to lick your feet. That's the only way to
I have to taste the powder.
go. This is the taste of a liar, Makoto Naegi.
I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said.
I see. Your feet do appear to be too big. Unlikely. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints.
Unfortunately.
But with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to.
These prints are really a valuable clue. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. We already read this.
Looking at the same thing that we just fucking went over.
Based on the positioning of the prints and the thing we just talked about, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. According to Byakuya, the powder would have had to be spilled right before the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now.
Nice! Footprints of the powder has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
On this shelf is one look, and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section C. So on this shelf is... it looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are.
They're reagents. Simply put, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss.
Isn't that kind of... You're mean. You are a mean man. You are a mean, angry man.
What?
What? You think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser. Which I suppose suits you well. God.
Jeez.
I didn't even say that. Oh my god. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Right now, I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. In which case, I don't think I need to worry too much about this shelf. Let's see, what's on this shelf? There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section A. But wait! There's one bottle here that's labeled Kim C9. Could someone have put it there on accident? I should try to find out more about the shelf. God damn it!
We're gonna look at the paper again. Let's do it!
It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A is dietary supplements, Section B is reagents, Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A there was a bottle with a label from Section C. What was a bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on here.
Nice! Chem Lab shelf has been added to the truth book section of your handbook.
Oh, thank God. Okay. I've already taken a good look at the Chem Lab. Maybe I should take another look around the rec room.
I see.
Makoto, I admit you have a good eye for spotting useful clues. But you also need to learn how to make use of those clues. Are you mad? Are you angry?
He just wants your attention. And he doesn't know how to express that.
Well, Aoi already slapped him once. She needs to slap him again. Because that was one of the highlights of my playthrough so far. And the rec room. He's a seeing eye dog, too!
Hey.
Ooh. So Makoto, how's your investigation going?
I told Kyoko about how the investigation was going.
I see.
I see. So long as we out here, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying.
Someone's lying. I bet it's Hiro.
Anyway.
Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These two things have revealed new clues. You do well to look them over one more time.
Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. Huh? This magazine's upside down. Not Cocteau ladies. Miss Muscle Appeals. And the Cosplay King. Did someone put it back that way on accident?
Hey.
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. This is... On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters. It was Taka. He did it. And it said... And it said T9K9. Could this be a dying message?
Correct.
Then it would appear you found it.
Kyoko, is this?
So...
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it.
A dying message.
However...
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. So stop bugging me. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it for the benefit of others who might come looking.
Hey, is that... This is Toko, right?
Yeah, it looks like it.
What the heck?
Then she's the killer, right?
Owie. Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
I won't forgive you.
It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer.
I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious.
Nice! Magazine dying message has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Message of Dying magazine. Toko's definitely not the killer because Aoi's always wrong. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something new.
Hey.
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention, and I'm sure you'll find it.
Correlation. Hey, Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
So...
I don't mind guiding you toward clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome.
Kiko has an excellent point. If Sakura actually wrote it, she'd have blood on her hands.
True, we still need to check her body.
And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer!
I do trust you to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with.
Ma'am! Only to a degree. God damn!
She is still mad. Nice! Monokuma bottle's been added updated in the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hey.
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right?
What am I breaking this time? An experiment?
Anyway.
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too.
Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so...
He's a punk bitch! Yeah, let's do it.
So then...
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass.
With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but... what choice do I have? Mommy said to gather the glass, so I'm gonna do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. You mean the place where Byakuya is?
Well, 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 it appears that the inevitable has occurred.
Are you just waiting for me here?
Maybe.
Are you planning on being helpful?
Probably not.
You know he's doing, he's making like fucking snow angels in that powder right now. You know that, right?
This is gonna fuck things up for everyone.
It's going to make the game more interesting.
Oh boy, they have it. Canned bread.
Okay. Hey, Lois.
Tinny can...
I like how he's slowly transforming.
Tinny can do a perfect Lois Griffin impression, and it scares the fuck out of me. Unironically, scares the fuck out of me. Because I don't know how it's possible.
You know what? Having heard his voice, I don't know how it's possible either. I need to hear this.
One day. Next time you come hang out, I'll see if he'll do it.
I'll pester him. And you know me, I can be very annoying.
I thought you were gonna say persuasive. I'm like, I see we skipped a few steps.
No, fam. I cut right to the heart of things. I don't like to mince words.
Mince. But, God, could you imagine, like, an action movie? They have, like, a police negotiator, but it's not, like, he's not even, like, persuasive. He's just annoying.
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I mean, if you tell me, I'll stop not touching you, but I'm not touching you.
Aaron, give us the child.
Why should I do that?
Because if you don't, I'll go really, really loud. Now, why would you like 3 hours in, just still going? Like, literally the plot of Dumb and Dumber, but like a police procedural. Like... And before you say that's Ace Ventura, it's not.
I have never actually watched Ace Ventura, believe it or not. I was not allowed to watch that as a child.
So, Dumb and Dumber are very much about, like, the physicality, like, this person's an idiot, kind of, like, Jim Carrey range.
Uh-huh.
Where it's just like, what is the most inane thing one can do? Yeah, no. Dumb and Dumber and Ace Ventura have both aged fairly poorly. But Ace Ventura was very much like the, like, weird, faux, hyperactive, suave thing he would do, but as a character.
Uh-huh.
Like, basically take, like, the personality he tried to put on in The Mask and put it in, like, Miami Vice, and that's Ace Ventura.
I see.
Oh, they were funny as fuck, but they're definitely a product of their time. They have aged very poorly. And just as I finished up...
Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then...
Is everything ready? Well, let's get to work.
She found the cocaine. Byakuya offered her a bump. They have made peace. That's why she wears gloves. So, what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words...
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're gonna use it to compare weight.
Compare the weights of what?
The pieces of glass you collected and the one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact.
Why do you want to do that? Alternatively, she appeared just long enough to piss off Byakuya and he left. Yeah, I made things worse.
I made problems on purpose. Deal with it.
My favorite thing is the more I look at Kyoko, the more she has a blatant villain design. But, like, she's just so damn helpful. Like, in a traditional RPG, this would be like, she would be like the mysterious girl, right? Which, I mean, in this game, she's also the mysterious girl, but, like, she would be like that antagonist we convert early on. You know?
Yeah, I see it.
Why do you want to do that?
It's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
You silly boy. You silly...
Listen.
You silly goose.
Photorealistic scale.
First, let's compare the weight of the two normal Monokuma bottles.
It's balanced.
In other words...
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same.
Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
So then...
Now here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now what might we expect to see?
Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
So then...
Okay then, let's give it a try.
Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought.
What?
In other words...
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together, Yubaka.
Hey.
And I believe you'll arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So what do you think? It's all on you.
Pieces from more than one bottle.
Nice! Monokuma bottle experiment has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Yeah, either it's from multiple bottles or they found a larger, heavier, redder bottle. According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body.
Just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't gonna help you figure anything out.
Well, yeah, I know, but...
Hey.
Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body?
Go on, touch it. Touch the body. Do it. See you touch it. Do it. Sniff her a bit.
Whew.
There's no getting around it.
Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recall what the thought on the body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to.
Makoto? Interesting word you used there.
Interesting verbiage, big homie. Although, there's still some times... I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal.
Unlike me. I'm fucking weird. Yeah, that's why I've done so well. I actually killed everybody, but I'm so good at framing people, I got all those other people killed. Then how can you...
So... I imagine because I had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. Kyoko, girl.
What?
Sorry, never mind.
I mean, it won't hurt you. It won't hurt you any. Most dead bodies are safe unless they aren't advanced decomp. She can work in a mortuary as a 15-year-old. You are correct.
Hey.
I mean, this is anime, so... More importantly, look here.
There is no way in fuck my feet are bigger than Sakura Ogami's. I refuse to believe. Her shoes?
Correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep?
Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1.
Nice! Yellow powder has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Ah, yes, piss dust.
Hey.
Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
It's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot. So, let me just explain.
Yeah, you should take a look. Wait, no, you wouldn't see it. Okay, I'm sorry. That was silly of me.
It would seem...
It would appear she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head.
2 blows? One for the plug and one for the load?
I was just about... You beat me to it.
I hate the 2 phones. Of all the things to become an in-joke between you and me, 2 phones was not what I suspected. Oh god, remind me to play 2 phones the next time we go out somewhere together.
Yes!
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail.
Nice! Kyoko's examination summary has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off.
A ding dong bing bong.
So she did not write the name in the magazine, you were correct.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Damn.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Oh, that rascal, Monokuma.
It's already time? But the mystery of the locked room is only still half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No! Not whatever happens! I have to make something happen! Well, Do we
Well,
wish to proceed?
I think this would be a good place to stop so that we can just, like, we get to the class trial and have, like, all stream to do that.
Yeah, so that way we don't have to stop in the middle again.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'm gonna just save one more time, man. I'm gonna save 1/3 time, then.
You know what? I feel that. I feel that.
All right. So we want to go ahead and call this one early, then.
Let's call this one early.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. I think it's a good idea. Yeah, we safety saved. We safety saved quite a few times. Oh my god. All right, but yeah, a little shorter than usual. But that was Danganronpa episode 15.
Damn, we have been going at it.
It's officially tied for the longest running series we've ever done. Next week, when we hit episode 16, it will officially have been longer than the Soul Link.
Damn.
And this is the reason why Kami does not want to play all 3 of them in a row.
Yeah, again,
I
the
played
other two...
Danganronpa for 2 straight years. We will play them eventually, God willing.
No, they are longer. Like successively, like 2 is longer than 1 and 3 is longer than 2.
Oh my god. Oh, well, good to know. Good to know. Well, guys, thank you for joining us tonight. It was a pleasure to have you. I hope you enjoyed the changes we've made. I'm quite fond of them.
I am too. I'm happy that like I can talk now. I'm not just a static image.
I know, it's great. But yeah, that'll be a new change, and of course we'll be back next Monday with more of this, and then on Tuesday.
I'm so excited too. Tuesday.
Next Tuesday we will be doing our bonus stream.
Yay!
And Bird and I will be doing our dramatic reading of A Pickle for the Knowing Ones.
Oh, it's gonna be so good, fam.
Oh, it's gonna be, yeah, it is definitely going to be a thing that occurs. You have no idea. Now, I'm saying this cautiously.
Yes.
I'm saying this cautiously. We should be back on Wednesday. Blue is currently out of the country. So, I believe they'll be back in time. If not, I'll let you guys know what our alternate accommodations may or may not be. But, that's the plan right now, is that we'll be back on Wednesday, and then Bird and I will have our double dip next week. And I hope you guys will join us for that. Just to go back through and give credit where credit is due, thanks, of course, to Sabrina for the bits. Thank you so much for the bits. Thanks to Sabrina and Bird for their resubs.
Woo!
And thanks to Unison and IGO Punk for the follows. We really appreciate your support. If you have not yet, please consider following or subscribing if you like what you saw tonight. Any bit of support we get here is very helpful, even if you just pop in the chat and say hi. If you want to see what we're up to when we're not here, feel free to follow me on Fabo, purely for advertising, Discord for what we actually do in the shadows, and Twitter for some, content. And that's about it. But we should be back on Wednesday. That just leaves one final act, and that is we should raid somebody.
We should raid Shadow Legends.
No. No, let it go. Well, Nana was playing Dinkum. I have no clue what Dinkum is, but we've not raided Nano in a while. So
let's do that.
Let's go ahead and raid Nano. So we're going to queue up for the raid. If you guys want to join, I greatly appreciate it. And if you got to go, thanks for popping in. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We should be back on Wednesday. And until then, guys, have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.